Okay, so let's talk how microneedling translates into revenue and how you can structure it to work for your business. Hi, all. I'm Kylie. I'm a licensed esthetician, and this is part 2 of our microneedling series. Today, I'm going to break down return on investment and how to actually make this a profitable service in your treatment room. When you're starting out, or even when we're adding a new service, there's always that question of, am I actually going to book this? Is this worth the investment? And I do have to say the answer does come down to how you position and how you market yourself. Because when you are showing results to your clients, educating your clients, and building trust with them, that is how you're going to create demand for your service. Microneedling and nanoinfusion is not just a one-time service. It is typically sold as a series. So instead of it just being one appointment, you're actually looking at multiple treatments per client, which is how your revenue will really start to build. So for example, just to break it down, if your initial investment is around $850, that includes your device, your consumables, and enough products to get you started. So you're typically able to perform around 4 treatments before needing to reinvest in your consumables. If you're going to be charging $250 per treatment, which can be on the lower end, one client completing a series of 4 treatments is $1,000 in revenue. So with just that one client, you've already covered your initial investment, and it was only a few months. So everything after that's going to become profit, aside from your consumables, of course. So from there, you can increase your overall ticket by layering in post-care, retail, packaging your service into a treatment plan, which clients love. So it's really not just about the service, it's really about how we build the experience around that service. Pricing, of course, is going to vary. So depending on your location, some treatments will fall between $250 to $400 per session, and in some markets, it can be much higher. My biggest recommendation is to look at your local market and position yourself fairly within it. You don't want to overprice or undervalue your work, but you also want your pricing to make sense for your area. And then after that, from there, it becomes less about price and more about what makes your service different. The results you give for your clients, the experience you're creating for them, and how you guide them through the process. How we guide our clients through the process is really the biggest difference I see versus the treatment itself. It is really how we position it. When they understand the plan and they start to see those consistent results that they can expect, they are 100% much more likely to commit to a full series. And when this is structured correctly, microneedling and nanoinfusion, it truly becomes so much more than just a service on your menu. It becomes consistent revenue in your business and consistent results for your clients, which is what we want as estheticians. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was informative. Until next time, bye.